In the morning when the world came away, before you knew me, I knew your name.
Tamara, fantastic question, and you do need balance in order to be able to have a non-overwhelmed, enjoyable goal ride. And your goals should be fun. And yeah, it's okay to get that balance out of whack now and then, but be always aware to know when the balance is not balanced. So what I want to do with you is share with you some tips. Okay, so tip number 1, ask yourself, how many goals are you currently reaching? Do you have a massive, massive, massive list that is just full of stuff that you want to achieve, do, you want to get done in the day, and they don't even have to be your goals, so to speak, but just this massive list? If you do, get rid of it. The best way that I absolutely love to work with it is create yourself a goal triangle. And in the goal triangle, up the top, you have your personal goals. In the middle, you have your relationship goals. And down the bottom, you have your work, wealth, or stay-at-home kind of goals or home organization. Now, the rule of thumb that I use is that it's no more 12 months. Throw that out the door. Chunk it down to either 3 months or 6 months. Your 3-month goals, work with only 2 personal goals, 1 relationship goal, and 1 work and wealth goal. Your 6-month goal triangle, only work with 3 personal goals, 2 relationship goals, and 1 work and wealth goal, or stay-at-home goal, etc., whatever you want to put down the bottom there. Or you can kind of add 2 if you want. It's totally your choice. But the big thing here that you're trying to achieve is that that's all that you're going to currently reach. Now, it actually allows some lighter kind of no overwhelm feeling for yourself. So ask yourself, how many goals am I really trying to reach? The second tip I'd love to share with you, and I actually had a goal last year, my first ever triangle that I created, and when I was really getting into my goals and really trying to work out what I really wanted to reach, be, do, and have in my life, my number 1 goal that I actually reached was actually creating balance in my life. And the big tip I want to share here that I actually learned when my life was completely unbalanced was I learned to actually look at what I was saying yes to and what I was saying no to. The biggest way to achieve balance within your life, Tamara, is knowing exactly what you're saying yes to and allowing the opportunity for you to actually say no as well. Now, a lot of people hate that word using, oh, no, I don't want to do it, or no, I can't help you. So the easiest way to do it is just by saying yes to absolutely everything. But then what happens? Your whole balance just goes out the window. You don't have to use the word no. There is so many other ways that you can actually say it without feeling guilt-ridden and using that particular word. There's other things saying like, oh, that sounds fantastic, but look, at this present time, I'm not going to be able to make it. I hope to maybe in the near future, but thanks anyway. That is just a pure example, but there is no mention of the word no once. Another way of achieving the yes-no factor to create balance is setting up some boundaries for yourself. So what is it that you're going to say yes to? And what is it that you're going to say no to? It's just setting up the boundaries and knowing what you want in your life and what is going to congruently work with the balance of your goals. And my number 3 tip for you for balance is one of my favorites, and it is it is a little bit of a tough one, and I really struggled with it when I was trying to reach balance in my life last year, and profoundly when I did reach it, it felt so good, is actually allowing yourself to let go. To create balance, you do have to look at how much do you have in your life and what things can you let go of to create more of that balance in your life. And the hardest thing that we can do as busy women, mums, you know, wives, whatever it may be, is knowing that we can't do it all, that we're not superwomen, that we do have to learn to let go of what we can and can't do. It ties in with that whole yes and no, but the biggest thing I want you to really remember here is knowing what to let go of. So that is it. They're my top 3 for balance. I hope that answers your questions. So just to recap it for you, Tamara, the first thing is look at the quantity of what you're actually reaching in your life and cull and cut and keep it nice and short and sweet. Not saying that you only focus on one goal at a time. Focus on a few goals in those different areas of your life. The second tip was, what are you saying yes to? What are you saying no to? And create those boundaries for yourself. And then the third tip is letting go, is being able to let go of whatever it is that you need to actually create that balance within your life. Another thing to just remember is just be kind to yourself. Balance is a really, 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 really hard goal to reach. It really involves a lot of digging deep within yourself. A lot of people will just avoid that and just keep going with having a very unbalanced life. But you really have to be open and honest with yourself and kind to yourself, as I said, to go, stop. My life needs to stop and I need to change it. You're the driver of that. You're the only one that can create your balance. No one else can tell you how to balance, to be quite honest. I can tell you that, oh, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, and I can't. You're the only one that can actually make the change, Tamara. But I just hope that these few little tips allow you to have a more balanced life, that you can absolutely love having your own personal time, love being a mum with your children, and enjoy whatever wealth you want in your life. Once again, thank you for the question. And if you've got a question that you'd like to ask me, B, I'd love to answer it. Shoot me through an email or post a comment on my social media and I will answer it in a video just like this.